Because you're asking me why the moon is green. Because you're asking me why the moon is green, and I'm trying to tell you to look up.
Okay, so what do you want me to look up right now? I'll look it up.
Is being an undocumented immigrant a crime? Ask anything to be.
He's right. Let's just see.
And so that's my problem. Because there is no system.
I'm gonna set this right here.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Guaranteed to us in the Constitution apply to everybody who lives in.
And illegal alien criminal offense. Let's see. Being in the U.S.
I like how you have to try to rate the keywords.
Is a civil offense, not a criminal one, and can lead to deportation proceedings. However, certain actions of criminal offenses is
Yeah, you know what's illegal?
the first step.
Crimes. You know what's not being illegal? You know what's not illegal? Being an undocumented
Okay, but what if
it's not illegal?
What if they commit
Okay,
a crime?
what makes you think that it's legal to commit crimes? Where the fuck did you get that idea?
I'm reading what it says right here. Somebody type it in.
What, without proper authorization is a civil offense. You know what that means? It's a fucking parking ticket.
Right, but it says
It's jaywalking, dude. That's not a crime.
You want to read
God
this
damn
part?
it.
You don't want to read the part where it says such as illegal entry to the country for the first time, which is a misdemeanor, and illegally re-enter the U.S. after being deported, which is a felony. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying you don't want to finish, but why don't you want to finish the sentence?
That's jaywalking, dude. That's not a
It says the felony, bro.
Is it jaywalking is wrong?
Bro, it says the felony, bro. So what does that say? It says which is a felony.
What is a felony?
If you are an illegal immigrant entering the country for the first time, which is a misdemeanor, and illegally re-entering the U.S. after being deported is a felony.
Okay, so being an undocumented immigrant is not a crime. You said it was the whole set of conditions for somebody who left and came back.
What about those?
Okay, that's not who they're grabbing. Nope.
So they haven't grabbed
70% of the people they're grabbing are guilty of
okay, but what about the 30%?
Whoa, no, let's talk about the 70%. Fuck that other shit. How about that 70% of people that shouldn't be touching?
What about the 30%?
They don't commit shit. What about the 70%?
Okay,
That's what we're saying.
what about the 30% that they have?
Dude, what are the choices, man?
Right,
You gotta get over your racism, dude. It's not that easy. Yes.
how many of those
Henry.
They start calling you a racist.
Right.
What are you gonna tell me about next?
My brother's married a black girl.
It doesn't matter what you say.
Okay,
You're not
so your
going to
dad
agree with
married
you.
somebody, and your brother married somebody. So your dad married somebody, your brother married somebody. That doesn't make a conversation.
How am I racist?
You didn't marry him, dude.
How do you have a conversation? I do. I'm saying, what about 30%? Come on, bud.
They're not going to agree with
Come on. You think these guys want to sit out here and do this shit? Be serious. I've been to prison twice. I promise you these cops don't want to be out here, man, doing this Mickey Mouse ass shit.
What? We got his gloves. Baby got his gloves. We got his gloves. Baby got his gloves.
I'm just saying though, my brother married a black chick. My stepmom.
Here's the important aspect.
Wait, let me ask you a question about this guy.
Hold on a second. Here's the most important aspect you guys film. We take care of this. It's always about community. Yeah.
But let me ask you a question about bro.
Bro, you filming?
Do you think that guy?
See what I mean?
No, I mean, not everyone's like that. Hey, bro, we talk to them. I'm not like that. But I'm saying, I walk like it, bro. I ask you. I would say, I said, let me say that. I said, let me you agree that 30% are still committing crimes. Is that not more enough to try and stop it? What if your family member was addicted to that?
Right. Even if it was just one of your
Okay, let's check this out. Let's go this way.
Let's take that statistic. What percentage, what nationality commits the most crimes?
You want to do this right now?
What?
Percentage of what nationality?
I know the answer. I mean, you say you're
White
white.
men.
No, it's not.
White.
That's just not true.
That's not true.
That's not true, man. come on.
Sexual assaults?
That's not true, man. Even per capita, that's not true, man. Come on,
But
we
you
were
want to talk
vibing
about
earlier.
the 30%? You want to talk about the 30%? You want to believe the 30%? And check out the
So
white. Check out white men.
You're saying
statistics on
white
violence.
men commit the most violent crimes in this country?
Sexual assaults.
No.
Murders.
No.
I'm saying you just
Check it
can't.
out. Bro, I'm saying, so you want to just disagree with completely,
You wanna
absolutely verified
disagree? You
fact?
want to disagree? Agree to disagree?
Agree to disagree. So when I Google right now, who commits the most crimes in America, what's going to pop up?
Sexual assault.
So wait, all right, so let's Google right
Because
now.
I've done it before.
All right,
Everybody has.
let's see.
Sexual assaults. Violent crimes.
Let's see here.
Out of my hand.
Violent crime as of October 14th, 2025. Let's see. Accept the cookies. In the United States, violent crimes are defined as incidents involving violent force, blah, blah, show more. Over the last 2 decades, the number of violent crimes in the United States has dramatically fallen, and blah, blah. There's violent crime in decline. Who are the victims of crime? Dude, this is not a good article.
So I hate it when they do that.
Here,
dude. That's one
FBI
question.
releases
you have to
2000.
find the
Fucking
right
5
place.
pages.
Here we go.
It's not even answering the question you asked.
What question should I look up? Because I'm dead ass.
You asked the right question.
You look it up. You look it up. I'm getting a bunch of like. It's not even telling me who's doing the crimes, which is crazy. So I want you to look it up.
It's
No, I'm
good
not
they
even
show
showing.
It's good they show the victims first.
The victims were predominantly white.
The victims.
The victims were white, bro.
Exactly. It's female. Which if more women are victimized by men, then it's a man issue.
Right, but here's
And
what
if we live in a patriarchal society, it's a male issue.
look. We could go apples and oranges here,
It's
but
not apples and oranges.
at the end of the day, we're here to protest ICE, right? If there's 30% of legal immigrants that are documented for committing violent crimes, why are we against
it's
them
crimes.
going?
It's not violent crimes.
Okay,
You guys
crimes.
put the
Okay,
violence.
crimes in general.
So how many?
So if an illegal immigrant breaks into your car, are you okay with that?
How many people break into a vehicle? How many people commit crimes in America? Do you
Well,
realize-
no,
do you
FBI.
realize- okay, the statistic with America, we lock up more people for crime.
Because we have more
Mala,
scumbags
can you
here.
confirm that?
Right,
I'm
because we have
gonna
people
say it.
constantly doing dumb shit here.
Because police
Can someone
don't
else
believe
confirm
we
that?
can govern ourselves.
So what percentage of the population makes up our prison
We
population?
put more on police
Who makes
and
up our-
military than any other
Okay,
country. China
sure.
has more. They're the closest
What
military.
race makes up our prison population in America?
Bro, that's the modern day
Why do
slaves.
you think?
13th Amendment, we gotta end it.
Why do you think?
Who makes up prison population? in
Why do you
America?
think?
I don't know why.
It was a way to keep slavery going
But who's- wait, but who-
slavery was
so,
ended.
but let's just
Look
say,
look into the 13th
let me
Amendment.
ask you a question though.
See,
If,
this is
wait,
gonna
but
look
if I
at the
but, like,
history.
let me talk here now. If I just randomly Google that, what's gonna pop up?
It's going to tell you social economic issues of why that is possible. Where are you going to find more police? In Beverly Hills?
Yo,
You're gonna
pull
find
up.
them
Hold on,
Have you been to
pause.
Beverly Hills?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't feel
is there
good there.
people? Are there people committing crimes there?
I saw a
No one's committing
crackhead. Actually, I just saw a video of a
Dude, by the way,
crackhead
guys,
like.
I'm not talking
Here we
about. I
go.
was a
This one
homeless
breaks
heroin
it.
addict.
This one breaks it down just to delinquency crimes, violent crimes, other person crimes, property crimes, all right here. Look right here. Look, white. Let's say violent crimes, right? That's what we want to look at. 2,264 white, black 5,092, Hispanic 2,463. This is 2023. But
Can you pull up that FBI site you said? Someone said that on that FBI site it says the white population makes up 60 to 65% from
Of
the
what?
You also,
violent crimes going
it
on.
depends on where you're at.
Percentage of
too.
crime by race.
He's also
Look it up. Look it up. Is this not? Am I
Yeah, it
not-
should be
am
on the
I free?
FBI
Am I
thing.
not
Go-
bi-
go to that-
This is fair. We agree.
Yeah, go to the FBI thing.
First one.
Yeah, the first one.
Let's go.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, actually go back.
Go back.
I saw where it said
Very
FBI releases
tricky to find the
2023.
right
This one
one.
says 2019. So do 2023. That's more recent.
Let's go.
Hey, you guys, no matter what,
Boy, how
whether
come?
we agree or
But wait, but why are
I'm
you
glad
guys
you
at
guys are
least
fact
wait?
checking.
Exactly. But I'm saying, but why are y'all at least willing to sit here in the pocket? Now, do you see what the? Now
Yeah,
you see
yeah,
what-
it's on both sides. There's people that are not doing that
That's
shit.
true.
There's a guy named
That's
Tommy who
true.
will not talk to me. I've tried to
But
talk
would
to
you
him.
not?
He
Would
won't
you
talk.
not have left is at least more apt to do that than the right?
No, I would not
You
admit
would not
that.
even do that.
Well, no, because if you look at the right, there really are more like rage baiters. Fucking, oh yeah, he beat his ass. You know, they're kind of like stuck in that
I feel like we could go- see,
mentality.
They're just telling us the stats of overall.
Well, we have to read an article. You gotta read. You can't just look for the
Right, but they're
fucking
not talking
highlighted
about-
answer.
They're not even bringing up race or anything. It's
Hold on.
overall crime.
Estimates that show the national. Keep going down. This seems like here. They're just talking about.
That's what I'm saying.
Thought I
This
saw
is a shit
Latino.
article.
Keep going. This is FBI though,
That's
so
what I'm saying. Well, I mean, yeah.
we're gonna find it.
Go back.
What's that bottom paragraph say right there?
Just complete. Look,
Oh,
just
shit.
click that.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. The
I'm
complete.
doing
Yeah, it
this
says
so that
it says
everyone- I'm doing this so we all know it's like
Right,
fair.
right,
And we're
right.
going off stats that motherfuckers are saying. So it's like, let's just see what they got to say, bro.
national data explorer.
All right, let's go.
There we go. Charts.
It's just going off population. Not
There we go. It race. Is your shit not loading? I don't see any numbers.
By category.
Hold on. It just seems like it's not loading. It's all empty bars. Keep
Hit
going down.
refresh or no?
Maybe go to go swipe to the side a little bit. Show more. Press that. What the fuck? It says no data. Maybe refresh. Yeah. I think your shit's fucked. Or it just didn't load all the way.
We try it like.
Race. Yeah. Okay. It's showing shit on the of age. So let's see if race shows. There we go.
There you go. So what's right there?
Well, the white one's not popping up. Look. Refresh it again. Look at the white. There's no white bar up there. It just shows the black. It doesn't show the white. This time it's gonna load. No, it's not. What the fuck?
Category.
It should be showing the white bar. It's just not. There we go. Where's the white people?
I don't know.
It's hiding the white people.
This is not good. But I'm saying if we're just going off this, I mean, I guess the immigrants aren't the problem at all. I guess if we're going off this.
Right.
Well, I guess we were both wrong, guys.
Well, it's also the if you look at how like disproportionately they placed black individuals into ghettos and shit like that too, it kind of promoted violence as well.
I mean,
and
I'll get on board that a bunch of poor people in one spot's bad.
I'm gonna mute my stream when I say this, but.
If the Jews are controlling the black race, why do the blacks keep on giving them their record deals or whatever?
Well, because there's not many speaking out. That's what Ye was kind of doing.
Right, but I'm saying, wasn't he like a pro-Hitler guy or whatever?
It says extreme radical loving is the way he was going. He did this thing called "Love Everybody" speech.
No, love everyone but kill the Jews and work, dude.
No.
How many Jews?
No, I don't. I don't think that anyone should kill the Jews. That was wrong. It was 7 million or something like that. Yeah.
6, but I'm saying like the point I'm trying to make is like, even see like I like you though. Like you were willing to admit that like there's.
I also think it's funny, like, if you have like things like Discord and shit like that, you can look up GIFs of like Mao or what's that?
But like you're reasonable though, bro. You see what I'm saying? Though?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you're, like,
Well, likewise, this is.
Like even if we don't agree, like we're still just sitting here talking. Like it's not.
Yeah, that's the way to have discourse, right?
You see what I'm saying though? Like goddamn, this killing each other shit crazy.
Yeah. We gotta end that rhetoric. You can't be. Oh shit, they're about to come out. I'm gonna get to the side.
Like they said that, like I was talking about earlier, like 30% of them are bad, like 30% that are bad and 70% that are good. And I'm saying even if they're here from 30%, that's just fine. I get it's hard to look at Twitter and see like, man, they're apart. Oh shit, that's fucked up. Especially if they've been living here, they've been obeying the law. Obviously, that's fucked up to see. But they're just trying to get every bad apple. They're just trying to get as many bad apples out as once. So the occasional good one is gonna get caught, and that is fucked up. And I will admit to that. But the greater good is the American dream and the American philosophy
that's been kind of lost.
Wait, so I heard that you like started off doing Fortnite though.
Yes, I did.
How did you then transition into that?
Because Fortnite was dying and my channel wasn't going up, so when Kit came out, I switched over to like Monkey App Omegle content, and then it eventually led into like this kind of stuff. And like, yeah, I've been doing a lot of content for many years. I've been doing this like 9 years.
So why Portland particularly? What was about this that you like needed to see there on it?
Because there's just, this is like a hotbed for, this kind of activity, and I thought it'd be interesting to document it live and like show people what it's really like, and it hasn't disappointed. It's been very like, it's been a humbling experience, like no like weird gay shit or whatever. Like it's been different.
Sorry, weird gay shit. Back up.
I shouldn't have said gay. It's been like weird. Like it's been good. It's been interesting to see both sides at their hardest, like at their like craziest intersection in life. Like I just feel like both sides could just like no one's ever gonna really win this, I guess, because it's not really up to us. And I feel like even if like we sit here and we're
Yo, it's Griff. I haven't seen him in days. Griff! Woo!
Yeah, who is this?
He was arrested like 3 nights ago. He's back.
It seems like you guys kind of have like there's a rotation of people you know.
I'm just out here documenting. Been out here like 36 months.
And saying me and him are not even on the same like side, but we talked and like we're chill. We're not gonna attack each other. We're vibing. Like it's just like I wish like if more fuckers would be willing to do that, a closer resolution. I'm not saying there's ever gonna be one, but like it's just like anything is sort of better than this kind of thing. But maybe it's not. I mean,
It's automatic.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. The violence is kind of scary. It sucks to see. Like I mean,
Have
I'm
you
from
seen
Chicago.
violence?
Yeah, I've seen violence.
Tonight's different. Yesterday was.
Yeah, today's way chiller, but there's still, I mean, it's still tense and it's still like a lot of shit going on.
It could turn.
Right, it could still turn. Like it takes two bad apples not agreeing to like, and there's both sides of bad apples. So it's like, I mean, just kind of seeing what's going on. It's been an interesting experience. You know what I mean?
What has the transition been like for you from Fortnite to this? Do you get more engagement?
I mean, not technically because I got really viral on TikTok for arguing with this kid about Fortnite skins. So I'm not like those clips were like really popular for like 2 or 3 years. So I haven't gotten to that, but like. In terms of long-term sustainability, I've gotten more of like a consistent like feedback. This is better for the live streaming audience. And I still do other content as well. I'm just doing this right now.
Yeah. I guess I'm curious, like, if you would have been drawn to this if it wasn't for the streaming or if the streaming.
No, I would never be here without being a streamer without it. It's probably the fairest take a gift.
All right.
Money talks.
Yeah, I guess something like that. But I appreciate you talking to me and giving me your time. Hope you have a great rest of your night. And
Thank
I
you,
appreciate
too.
you talking to me.
Thank you. What was your name again?
Suzanne.
Thank you.
I'm not. I'm a YouTuber.
Like 82% of Indigenous women suffer domestic violence.
By a white guy? Aren't
No,
most
it's not
Native?
just white guys. It's just in general. Like, so there's a lot of violent crimes that happen to Indigenous people that just aren't people aware. That people aren't aware of, right? And there's a lot of things that happen in Indigenous communities that people aren't aware of. But missing, murdered, and Indigenous women specifically, there's a lot of research that has been done into it. But there's a lot of like. The cops aren't looking into it. The feds who have jurisdiction to investigate and help these women aren't looking into it. These women will go missing. They're doing drugs, they ran away, they're doing prostitution, yada yada. Whatever they can to not look into it.
I see what you're saying. That's bullshit. That should be looked at.
And when you look at these things, and when these women are going missing, and when these upticks are happening, and it's specifically women, girls, and children, right? And these upticks happen specifically when you have government projects like pipelines happening on.
So this is a separate issue, though. Would you be willing to say this is a separate issue from this?
Yeah. I just have.
Okay, you just wanted to get it all out. Okay, so
Sorry.
there's a lot of things that you're upset about. You just kind of like. Do you feel like some of these
Sorry,
people?
I've just been kind of conversation.
No, you're good. So would you say that some of these people out here, if they had an outlet to kind of talk about it, it would be a little easier? Because I feel like you were really wanting to get this off your chest, but you just haven't had the chance to do it.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you talking to me about it.
Yeah, I feel like there needs to be more room for conversation.
I hear what you're saying. And I think basically what the other side is saying is that we're all probably saying the same thing, and I guess there's just not a middle ground that we can find.
Well, the thing is, for most of these people too, like a lot of people don't have the emotional regulation and dissociation and skills that I had built and learned.
Right.
To be able to, you know, listen to people screaming and children screaming and crying and watching these videos of these families torn apart, coming out here getting pepperballed and tear gassed by these guys, and then experiencing that pain and trauma, and then turn around and have to.
Would you be willing to say when those guys
wrong.
do that, there was some sort of antagonistical factor that was
Would
happening?
you like to see the videos on my phone?
No, I mean, I know what you're going to show me. I'm saying, would you be willing to say that, like, there was someone being violent or there was someone doing something?
No, I have videos from every angle.
So you're saying they unprovokedly attacked?
Yeah.
If they did that, then I'm not okay with that. But I'd be willing to bet there was probably
I also have a video from when I was standing over there and they went up on the roof and shot me with a tear gas canister.
I mean, that's fun. I mean, that sucks. But I'm saying, at the same time, if you want to be, you know, pro your movement.
I also have video of when they shot the lady making tea.
But you also got to understand, you're standing around in a hostile atmosphere that you're openly participating in. You're opening up the opportunity for something bad to happen.
I don't know, being raised extremely conservative, I was
So
raised
you just rebelled against that?
No. I was raised, my conservative upbringing is why I believe what I do. I was raised small government, big people's rights, right? I was raised with the belief that the people should be able to angrily yell at the government, fuck you. We should be able to safely be here and be angry and fuck you at them without getting chemical weapons launched at us. And that's why the Founding Fathers gave us the First Amendment.
Right.
And then, again, I'm a non-violent person. I am anti... I wasn't there when I say this. I am anti-2A and I'm not inciting violence.
No, I hear you.
Okay, I'm just stating how I was raised.
I hear you.
The Founding Fathers gave us the First Amendment so we could say fuck you to the government, and then they gave us the Second Amendment so when they said no, you can't do that anymore, we could say fuck no, we can.
Okay.
Right?
Well, ma'am.
So that was the upbringing that I was raised with, and now I'm a peaceful person, so my peaceful ass will keep being peaceful and de-escalating and shit, and saying fuck you to these guys because that's my right.
That's your rock you're on.
Right? And then I also was raised small government, and I believe small government, and I was raised that the government will do anything it can. If it can gain power and take power, it can. And if it can do something because trading security, trading freedom for security is a bad thing.
What about instead of you standing out here, you ran for office or something like that?
I'm actually getting involved in my local politics.
There you go.
I'm doing both.
So then there you go.
And then, so what I was taught too was that trading freedom for security is a bad thing. And now we got these people whose identities that we don't know. They won't tell us their names. They won't reveal themselves properly.
All right, dude. All right. Well, I'm gonna let you go. It was really, really nice talking to you. I wish you the best of luck in life, and God bless you. Thank you for taking your time to talk to me.
You got Wait, so I was trying to ask one of them earlier. I was asking people like, damn, interruption. Why y'all took this job? Like, what was your reason? No, like I don't have a camera. I'm not doing interviews. What? No,
Some crap when I heard about the staff. It really was good encouragement.
Get over there!
Yeah, I noticed you kind of keep doing this thing where, like, you'll have a conversation with someone, and like it'll actually be a decent conversation. You'll be asking them, well, why won't y'all do that? Whenever you've actually seen a couple of people tonight, and then you just walked away, and you're like, I don't know. No, I understand. It was very reasonable.
I was talking for like 40 minutes. That was a long conversation.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And I just felt like we reached our end. You know, we're just not going to agree on certain things. And I let her talk the whole time, bro. Trust me, I'm not sitting there one-siding or pop-shotting. I'm not doing that. I'm sitting here objective, bro. I'm telling you. I'm not one of those guys.
Well, for sure. But I did hear you say, like, why don't any of y'all talk? But you talked with like 3 or 4 people tonight.
They all keep doing the same thing to me. They all keep still. They all. Whenever I confront them with stats and factual data.
Well, no, we tried to pull up that one stats. It didn't load the white people earlier, so like we still got to get that. Someone said it said 60 to 65% for.
Looked it up, bro.
I know, but we looked it up, but it didn't prove us wrong because it didn't show the white statistic on the
I looked up
FBI.
who commits the majority of violent crimes in America.
Did you look at several sources? We were at the we were on the
I
FBI
looked it up
one,
with her.
but
With her, I did.
right there just
It
now.
was on her phone.
Word. Okay. Well, I thought that FBI one said something different, but it didn't get to load.
It's all per capita. It's still the same. I get what you're saying, bro. Y'all like deal with smoke all day. Like y'all feel like you're getting shit on. That's not what I'm here to do. That's not what's going on. I'm just here to have a reasonable conversation and talk to people, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm saying, like, you see, it's just with this shit, it's just hard to take your side serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard. Like,
Wait, with which shit?
The aggravation, the escalation, you know, the aggressiveness. These are the things that make it hard for this side. When I say my side, I'm not sitting here. I don't really give a fuck about this shit that much. I'm gonna go home and do different content. I'm just here to just film this for right now.
Well, yeah.
I'm not that far in, but so from an outsider looking in, it's just off-putting. That's what this side is. The other side is saying it's just really off-putting.
Right.
Even though you feel like the cause is just, it's just like, what's the end goal and why is this happening and what do you want from this thing? So it's like, if you stand out here long enough, what do you plan on gaining? What do you want the end goal to be?
Me myself, I mean, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go to the LA one. I'm gonna go to.
You're gonna go. So this is like you're choosing to have this be your whole life.
Well, no. I live in a van and travel. I just happen to be driving through this town whenever this is going on.
What do you want to do with the rest of your life?
Well, I'm on the way right now to go back home to Texas, work for like a year, and then I'm gonna go to travel India and shit like that. I've been traveling, living in a van for like a year and a half.
Alright, so you're kind of a geo-travel guy.
Yeah, I do travel content. Okay. I'm just passing through this town, and
Can I ask you a question? Why do you decide to cover up so much of your
the
face?
Palantir and AI shit, I don't fuck with that shit. Like, have you seen the videos where the Chinese government, like, they can pull up
you're gonna get fucking just
I just think no matter what, yeah, if they want to throw me in some database and label me something just because I'm out here using a right that I have, like, I've never been violent. I don't believe I don't believe in saying kill yourself to the cops or anyone like that.
But so if you're one of the more reasonable ones, you don't condone what they're doing right now.
There is things on this side that I've seen, on their side that I have seen that I don't condone. Okay. But there's also things a lot of this on the conservative side has been a lot of content farming lately.
I'm not a co-conservative. I have a lot of liberal beliefs.
Right. Yeah, I'm center left.
Right. So I'm not even.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I am. I'm not like one of those fucking right-wing guys. I'm not.
Well, that's good. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I don't know you from Adam, so
right,
yeah.
No, I'm just saying, but like at the same time, I do want to say for America, I do, you know, if there's illegal immigrants that are committing crimes, I do, you know, would like to see them gone.
I would like to see people who are committing crimes gone too, like real crimes, like fucking sex trafficking, drug trafficking, fentanyl pushing, you know.
Not everyone's gonna get caught right away, and not everyone. I know what you're saying, but that's, you know. That's
well, they're using this approach right now where it's kind of like catch them and identify later, see if they have a record, blah blah blah.
Right.
It's kind of like it's like throwing throwing dynamite in a pond of fish.
Like you're saying that you're feeling due process. They probably are getting due process, but they're doing it because they're being told what to do, and they think this is gonna make America safer.
Right, but I also think it's I think it's also a big red herring for other things, like while they're doing this shit and we're all talking about this shit, they're gonna steal fucking Venezuela's oil and shit like that. By
ICE or
America, yeah, we're look into the Venezuelan oil shit. I also think the whole rhetoric that they're having and with having a fucking Trump resort in Palestine, that's really like insensitive.
You support Palestine?
Do I support Palestine? I support I don't support the Islamic belief to a full, but I also don't support the Israeli government at all either. They spit on Christians, man. They really do not treat Christians well over there. They have a section you can go to, like you go to the.
If you go to Israel right now, do you think someone's gonna bother you for being Christian?
Maybe if I was out there preaching Christian, they wouldn't know I was Christian based on.
It would never bother you.
I've actually watched a Asian lady there who was preaching Christian stuff and got spit on. Like, she was like there to support them. We love you, Israel. Jesus loves you.
Like overall, I'd be willing to guarantee.
It was like fucking 6 people like went and spit on her, and like someone like tried to fight her.
There's bad apples everywhere. I guess that's kind of the point. There's bad apples everywhere. America's trying to get rid of the illegal bad ones as fast as possible, and they think this is the easiest way to do it.
Okay, but I think we should also be going after white-collar crime as well, just as bad. It's just as bad, though. No, I'm talking about like tax fraud, shit like that.
I'm friends with a guy that did white-collar crime. Listen to me, I've agreed. The white-collar crime laws are fucked up. They don't do enough time.
It's hurting more lives, though, like on a big, grand scale.
I
Yeah.
get what you're saying, but like,
Why not go so hard on that and make that the thing we're all talking about? What?
I do agree. They're not hard enough on those, but it's just because they're not going hard enough on one, which I agree with you on, doesn't mean that they're wrong in this one.
Yeah, well, I do think that the optics that they're using in this shit is emboldening people who may be like racist and shit like that too.
Right.
They like seeing those videos of fucking Eye of the Tiger playing while they fucking tackle two chubby Mexican guys who were sitting on the phone on the side of the road, and they're like, get him. I just see both sides because I don't monitor anyone in my chat or anything like that. I let every side talk. I have a lot of conservative beliefs. I have a lot of liberal beliefs. I'm right down the middle. I grew up in Texas.
You're not even I wouldn't even say. So you're not a quote radical left.
No, I'm not a radical. I'm center left.
So you're center left. So what would you say is your end goal from this happening by you being out here doing this with this much passion and this much intensity?
Well, my end goal I would like to see ICE reformed, not abolished.
What
I think
reform to you?
Reform to me is make sure the system is a lot more fucking down packed. You know exactly who you're getting. You're not going out and fucking tackling fucking tamale ladies.
So you're not even against ICE.
I know.
You're against the process that they're currently doing for some.
Yeah, there's gotta every country has an immigration and customs enforcement. It has to. You have to have that.
But like that's not a crazy take. You don't want to see an innocent person get arrested.
Correct.
But that doesn't mean behave like somebody's fucking.
But I get that. Well, there's fucking badass fucking white people that are from America
you're
too.
Controlling yourself. You're not doing the goofy. You're not.
Yeah, no, don't do that shit. I believe I de-escalated shit. I've seen people starting to get in a fight with like right-wing people, and I'm like, hey, let's take a step back. And I'd say that to the right person too.
You're not the problem.
Yeah, well, I know I'm not the problem. There's a lot of people out here who are not the problem. There really are.
You could have easily a different opinion with someone and still, at the core, be an American and, not want to see certain things go down without being an extremist on either side.
Well, at the core, yeah. I mean, I don't look at that as my core. I'm an American. I'm an earthling. I really I believe in all things on the earth are beautiful.
Did you grow up with your parents in your life?
No, my parents were never married. I had me as at like high school. They were together for like a year or some shit like that.
You kind of grew up I don't want to say astray, but you kind of did your own thing.
But yeah, well, no, my dad. He kind of came into my life when I was like 2, and then he's like a super conservative Christian man now, and I had that.
He doesn't like what you do at all, basically.
He doesn't even know I'm out here, but yeah, no, he doesn't even really like he doesn't agree with like my lifestyle of like traveling and enjoying life. I'm not like a bum. I'm not saying I am. I'm explaining like when I travel through cities, I'll pick up a job. Like I know how to build fences and shit, so I'll call a fence company.
My new house, I'll hire you.
What part of Texas?
It's in Colorado.
Oh, I thought you said Texas.
No, I live there right now.
Okay.
My bad. Sorry, I'm fucking retarded. My bad.
No, you're good. But yeah, no, I picked up a job doing that shit. Whenever I was in San Francisco, there's a basketball player, Shai Gilligan or something like that. Yeah. I worked. It was NBA All-Star Weekend, and I shot his logo on some buildings around San Francisco because he had a new shoe coming out or some shit with Converse. So I just pick up random shit and travel. But my dad, in the beliefs that I grew up in, is like, you should stay where you are, build a house, have a home, and start a family.
You're more like, I want to go figure this shit out.
Yeah, no, me and my girl, we've been together coming up on 10.
Where's she at?
She's in the van. She's taking care of our dog and shit like that. I don't want to bring her out here around all this shit. But yeah, no. So yeah, we fucking live nomadically and shit like that. But we're about to go back home to Texas and work.
How are you, man? But I guess maybe my end point of this is that I don't want to see anyone from either side just put so much into this where they're just sabotaging their own life, basically.
Right.
I mean, that doesn't make any sense if you're not achieving.
I agree. Yeah, I don't think that's why I don't ever get close enough to be arrested. I film it while I'm out here, so I have the proof.
What about just investing this much time into this where you can be pursuing your dreams or your craft or whatever you think you're meant to do in life? I think that's my biggest argument that I say to both sides of these people.
Oh, for sure, but there are a lot of artists and people that do things out here. I met a dude out here who fucking makes music and shit.
Right. I mean, yeah, but I'm saying those guys maybe got their foot in the door. They're kind of stable. Then they're doing this. I'm saying I don't want to see anyone kind of just do too much of this and not do too much for themselves.
Oh, agree. And there's going to be like that with anyone. Right. Someone who drinks too much alcohol. Someone who works too hard at their job and doesn't pay attention to their kids. It's a million things that you can say. Why are you always at work? But this is some people have. If you have the passion to come down here, I think it's cool. I think everyone who's down here. Some guy I just talked to put it in a good way. Whatever side you're on the right or the left. If you're down here, you're kind of a reject in your society in a way. you know, we're all degenerates in a way being out
I
here.
guess with that being said, then unless you're monetizing this somehow, why just take the degenerate label and run with it and not pursue a greater good for your own self?
Well, I mean, I've made like $400 streaming out here, so I'm not like, yeah, I'm not making hella money, but like I said, I live cheap. I don't have rent. I get free water from. Yeah, I know how to make my money stretch, and yeah, I've invested in cryptocurrency. It's doing great, and I'm chilling. But some people aren't as fortunate as me. I get to fucking. I go anywhere. If I like San Francisco, I thought I was going to be there for 2 days passing through. I stayed for a month and a half because I liked it so much. So I don't let I let whatever's happening kind of take me. Right. But I'm out of here starting tomorrow. I'm going back to Cali.
All right, bro. Well, shit, I wish you the best, man. My name is Aaron, dude.
Aaron?
It was an honor to meet you.
You too.
To you, man.
Yeah. What is your name on
Ac7ionMan's my social media. It's
Ac7ionMan?
Yeah, AC7. It's a 7 for the T.
Okay, cool.
Man.
Is it like YouTube or?
Everything also.
Okay. I'll look up Ac7ionMan. Yeah,
Hey,
cool.
it was an honor talking to you, man.
Likewise.